Monday, October 28th, 2024, evening forecast. Right now in New Brunswick, it's currently sunny with a temperature of 59 degrees. It feels like right there at the same at 59 degrees. We have that humidity at 36%. We have some east-northeast winds coming in at 5 miles per hour. Looking at our headlines for today, Thursday is going to be a nice warm Halloween for us, and we got... Starting off in our forecast area, you can see that this is where we record our forecast, and you can't record a forecast if you don't have a camera.
So this camera was gifted to us by the RUTV network, and we've been using it for our forecast ever since we became an official club. So here we have our on and off button right here, and we slide this lever on and off. The off is to the left and our on is to the right. And people are different heights in the studio, and we want to make sure that we follow the rule of thirds. So when we need to adjust the height, we use these two handles to move the camera up or down. And of course, the most important thing is the green screen for connecting to OBS. So our curtain is gray, but we do have a green light that we connect the camera to, and that is located on this switch right here. The output to the camera goes directly to the OBS network through this wire.
Another important part of forecasting is our lights. Here in the studio, we have 3 different light modes. This helps with the brightness and also with our color saturation. Over here, when doing your forecasting, we have 3 overhead lights here to help balance out the lighting all around.
Another important part of our forecasts are the side monitors here and here. We use these when we're doing a forecast to keep track of information and also to help position ourselves based on what our graphics are. Additionally, if ever we need to look forward, we have a front monitor to also help with keeping eye contact with the viewer.
Finally, in our recording section of this studio, we have our green screen, which is a little gray, but that's because we use our light to reflect onto the screen, and then that works as a green screen as well. We also use this to get ourselves overlaid on top of WSI Max, which allows us to accurately do our forecasts. Another thing that we can do is, if we're feeling festive and want to wear green, we can always switch it to a blue screen mode instead.
So this here is the really important part of our forecast, the WSI Max system. After opening the app, we're able to select our portion of the day. So here we have an example of an evening forecast. We're able to select our slides, such as the intro slide, by clicking this check mark. We can edit the slides using the wizard function, where we're able to type what we need to for the date, the time, our numbers, etc. After we select a lot of slides, or whatever slides we choose to build our forecast, we're able to press the play button to create the forecast. After letting the time series run through, we're able to check our forecast simply by pressing the spacebar. And that will bring in conditions for right now and our 7-day forecast. To find the data that we put into our forecast, we use things like our Rutgers Weather Center, our synoptic site, for all of our observations we get at the Rutgers Gardens. We also use our Weather Watcher station on the top of our ENR building. We also use our data from the National Weather Service, or NOAA period, using their time series, their temperatures, and everything that we need for our 7-day forecast.
On the production side of the forecast, we have OBS, which we have our starts here, which we have our regular, severe, winter, and tropical. When we press one of the start buttons, it will automatically start recording. When we are done with the intro, we will press on Weather Wall, which will bring us to the WSI Max, which will be up here. When they are doing their forecast and we want to bring their name up, we will press Shift F1, which will bring up the name of the forecaster. Take it away by pressing Shift F1 again, and when the forecast is done, we will press Stop, and that's it for the forecast.
All right, I am Weather Watcher Greg DeWar. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Thanks for signing on.